Welcome, everybody, here to Burford Field, where tonight we are in week number 2 of district play as your hometown Lindsay Leopards get set to play host to their arch rivals, the Purcell Dragons. Purcell comes into this one 3-1, as does your hometown Lindsay Leopards. Hello, everybody. Jake Rutledge, right now just flying solo right now. Still waiting on Eric Dotson to get up here with us. But just wanted to run through, give you a little quick pregame update here. Again, as I said, Purcell comes in 3-1, having lost early in the season to Pauls Valley. Also, the Leopards being knocked off by Pauls Valley in week 0. So tonight, with everything being said there, on top of a 3-1, matchup here, you're going to have two teams that are very, very familiar with one another. Also, again, the key word here in this one, rivals. We're separated from about 25 miles or so. This game goes back to years and years and years ago. I mean, we're talking, 2000s, 90s, 80s. This thing dates back nearly as far back as Pauls Valley would, back in the day. This is a big-time ball game here tonight. Both teams looking, like I said, looking to improve on their district record, trying to go to 2-0 and improve that record to 4-1. And that would, you can start in a 2-0 position and be almost centered yourself in the driver's seat here tonight as far as district play goes. Next week, Lindsay travels up to Little Axe on a Thursday night to take on the Little Axe Indians. So that's going to be an important game as well. Want to continue to improve. But first things first, here tonight, Purcell Dragons coming to town. They got a quarterback, number 6, Brody Gallion. The kid can fling it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything. So the Leopards defense is going to have their work cut out here for him tonight. Also, let's go to the Leopards side of the ball. Let's talk about Brody Ramming. Let's talk about Jake Vaughn. I do believe, hadn't got confirmation just yet, but I want to say that the wide receiver, number 21, Kessler, is going to be out tonight. Suffered an ankle sprain in the first half of the game last week against Kingston. Obviously didn't need Bentley in the second half of that one. Leopards had that thing pretty well sold up, 44-0, I believe, at the half is what the score was there. So didn't need to see a whole lot of Bentley Kessler in the second half last week, but could be a very key missing piece here tonight. But with all that being said, it's a next man up mentality. You got Andon Register, you got Price Stubblefield, so also Emmanuel Guerrero, the freshman, who could step up and see some more playing time here tonight. Not sure what Coach Henry has up his sleeve exactly, but again, as I said, Leopards getting set to play host here to the Purcell Dragons. Both teams come in 3-1. This is going to be a big-time ball game. Both teams want to improve on that record, want to improve to 4-1, but more importantly, they want to improve to that 2-0 mark in district play. And like I said, that puts you almost in the driver's seat, in the captain's seat, leading District 2A3. Again, Jake Rutledge here with you, still kind of waiting on Dotson to get up here with us. We're still about 20 minutes or so away from game time, but just wanted to touch base with the folks, let everybody know, hey, we're set up, we're ready to go, we're excited for this one. If you cannot make it down to Burford Field tonight, by all means, tune in. Lindsay Media and Broadcasting, we'll have it live streaming on Facebook, we'll have it live streaming on YouTube. Any way possible, you folks pull that thing up, make it happen tonight. Sit around and watch it on your phone, your tablet, your TV, whatever makes you comfortable. Be sure and pull us up tonight. We'd greatly appreciate it. But again, like I said, we're about 20 minutes away from kickoff. We'll sign off here for just a little bit. We'll come back with about 8 to 10 minutes or so before kickoff. We'll have your national anthem. We'll have your coin toss. We'll have your captains. We'll have it all right here for you on Lindsay Media and Broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, big-time ball game tonight. Tune in. It's going to be a good time. We'll take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. You're watching Leopard Football live right here on the Leopard Sports Network. And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Burford Field as we are about a minute and 32 seconds away from getting this all-important district game kicked off here tonight. Game 2 in district play for the Leopards and the Purcell Dragons. Hello, everybody. Jake Rutledge and flying solo right now. Don't have a color guy up here just yet, but he'll be here momentarily. And ladies and gentlemen, here come your Lindsay Leopards coming into this one with a 3-1 record, 1-0 in district play. And again, as we said, all-important matchup here tonight. Leopards need to get started off on the right foot and continue their winning ways. Big-time victory last week down in Comanche. Final score down there, 68-0. Leopards couldn't do anything wrong that night. Offense, defense, obviously didn't see a whole lot of special teams as far as that goes. Leopards never had to punt. Nearly every time they touched the ball, they ended up in the end zone. Leopards came out to play that night, did a great job getting on top early, and I expect that here tonight. Leopards got to come out, clicking on all cylinders, ready to go, get this quick start, hopefully go up early in this one, and then no looking back after that. Again, like I said, we're down to about 15 seconds away here. Getting ready to kick this one off as the Purcell Dragons will kick this one away here to the Lindsay Leopards. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock p.m. Again, Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dotson. And this is going to be a big-time ball game. Two big-time rivals. And just to put a little extra in the pot here on this one tonight, we have a big-time trophy up for grabs here tonight. The first ever 28-mile Rumble trophy is up for grabs tonight, as that little onside attempt is fielded by Tanner Curry. And again, that's going to set the Leopards up in great start and field position here. Again, Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dotson. And here comes Brody Ramming in the offense.
On 43-yard line.
Eric, glad you could jump on with us, big guy. Coming in a little late, huh? Fashionably late.
Yeah, Jake, we had a little deal we did for the guys when they came out on the field. Talk to you after this play.
Ramming handoff to Jake Vaughn around the left side. Makes a couple of guys miss. Still on his feet. Dragging tacklers out to about the 50. Gain of about 7 on the play, we'll call it.
Yeah, Jake, all the players' dads got together and formed a tunnel from the field house out to the tunnel for a pregame. And we was cheering the guys on.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that, getting down there and being loud, having some good time, good times with the guys. So I'll let you catch your breath here. I'll take it till you get it caught. Handoff underneath it. No, actually ramming on the keeper around the right side. That's going to be good for a Leopard first down. Going to be brought down just shy of the Dragon 45-yard line. Good little wrinkle there.
That's a great play for Brody Ramming. It was a zone left play. Everybody was walking to the left as a quarterback counter to the right.
Yeah, and hey, you heard it. It fooled me. I thought Jake Vaughn had it initially, but not the case. Ramming did the right thing, keeps it, takes it to the right side. Good for a first down. Again, Ramming out of the Vaughn. 3 receivers to his right. Jake Vaughn split to his left. Check that. Vaughn's going to go to his right. Snap back. Swing pass. Out over to Stubblefield. Still on his feet. And brought down by a host of Dragon tacklers there.
Pick up about 5 yards there,
on
Jake.
The play. And I don't know if we got a flag or – oh, no. Stubblefield's helmet came off, so Manuel Guerrero's going to check into the ballgame here as Stubblefield's got to come off for at least one. Just underway here, 10:20 to play in the first quarter. Leopards playing host to the Purcell Dragons. Big-time rivalry ball game here tonight. Snap back, ramming on the keeper, up the middle. Gain of about 2 on the play. So that'll set up 3rd and 3. from, call it, the 39-yard line. 9:40 to play here in the first quarter. No score. Handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn. Nothing doing there. Not sure he even got back to the line of scrimmage, partner. Good pursuit there by that Dragon defensive front.
Yeah, they were expecting that all the way.
So that'll bring out the punt team, and here's something that's interesting to pay attention to tonight. Bentley Kessler on the sidelines with the bad ankle. So that's going to put Brody Ramming back to punt here.
Offense stopped there, but we got a good chance to pin them deep.
Good high punt there from Ramming. And that's going to settle right at inside the one. Oh, check that. They're going to call. No, they're going to call it down at the 1. Did he call that down?
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20.
Yep. So it did touch that end line down there, the goal line. So as Eric alluded to, that'll set Purcell up 1st and 10 from the 20. Brody Gallion comes out, starting quarterback here for the Dragons. 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Handoff up the middle, around the left edge now. Makes a couple of guys miss. And going to be shut down just shy of the first down marker, what would be the 30-yard line.
Number 15, Jack Dodd.
Brought down by number 15, Jack Dodd. That'll
Outside backer there.
Set up a second short here for the Dragons.
Outside backer there had a chance to get him down, but he got by him.
Gallion out of the gun, 3 to his right, 1 to his left, running back split to his left as well. 3-step drop, under pressure, rolling to his left. Good little play there, just had to get rid of it. That's some Patrick Mahomes stuff right there, just rolling to his left and realizes, hey, I got a guy settled down just past the first down marker. I'm just going to flip it to him. It ain't got to be pretty. Just get him the ball, let him get the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons. $8:30 to play here in the first. Still no score. Dragons with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Snap back, handoff underneath, right down the middle. Good pursuit there by that Leopard defensive front.
Priest Holmes in there on the tackle.
Tackle by number 65, Ethan Childers for the Leopards.
Priest Williams, that is.
Priest Holmes. That is an
You haven't heard that name in a while, have you?
That is an old school Kansas City Chief. I like where you're at, though.
All that hustling getting up here got to my head. Lack of oxygen.
Priest Holmes, where'd he play college football at? Quiz for everybody out there. No looking it up either. Snap back. Gallion tossed to the right. Being pursued. Good tackle there. Brody Ramming just grabs what he could and avoids the horse collar.
Yeah, he made sure he got jersey and didn't get a hold of equipment. And he swung him to the side instead of just straight back.
Yep. Yeah, that's something that these refs, they pay close attention to, especially in this day and age of football. You don't want that necessarily, right behind their back there, the horse collar, and dragging them straight down. Take a chance on getting an ankle wadded up underneath your knee, something like that, that turns into a bad situation.
Smart heads up play by Ramming. Now it's 3rd and long.
So Gallion out of the gun, rolling to his left, has one man, and overshoots. Couldn't catch the number there, but it had 13 wide open, partner.
Yeah,
not sure why he didn't go
was there
underneath.
On the coverage, and he hit him right in the hands. He just dropped it.
Yep.
Bring up 4th down for the Dragons.
So that'll bring up 4th down for the Dragons. They'll bring the punt team out, 4th and 8. 7:06 to play here in the first quarter.
Back to punt. Brody Ramming will be deep for the Leopards.
Ramming will be back deep for the Leopards. Snap back. Punt's on the way. Short punt. And going to go out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. So again, Leopards starting off with good starting field position here.
Rolls out of bounds. Leopards will take over 1st and 10. Their own 43-yard line.
Real quick, while we got a little bit of a break here, want to wish congratulations to the Leopardette Fast Pitch softball team. Those girls punched their ticket to the state tournament here today after knocking off the Lexington Lady Bulldogs by a score, I believe it was 10-0.
Yeah,
was the final on that one?
But Jake, earlier in the week, it started last Saturday when the cheerleaders went and competed for state up in Tulsa and finished number 3 in the state behind 2 private schools.
And that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot because those private schools, I don't want to say recruit, but for lack of a better term, we'll say recruit. They got a bunch of good girls. Leopardettes went up there. They did their job, performed well. Heard it was just one little mishap and a stunt that might have cost them, first, maybe even second. But, hey, you'll take 3rd place. Hand off to Ferguson around the right side. Going to be brought down after a gain of about 6 on the play. And, yeah, you're right. No doubt about it. It started last week. Leopardette cheerleaders go up there, get the job done, end up 3rd in the state. And then big-time regional tournament down here, Bronx-Jackson Field. Leopardettes do their job, take care of business, win the 12 o'clock game on Thursday, win the 6 o'clock game on Thursday night, turn around today, win the 1 o'clock game, and all of a sudden you're playing ASA Hall of Fame Stadium next weekend.
Yeah, it's
Snap
exciting
back,
time right now
underneath.
for Leopard Athletics.
Ty Ferguson, good hard run there. Didn't mean to step on your partner, but yeah, it's a good time to be a Leopardette fan for sure. Still hadn't got confirmation just yet as to when they will play next Thursday. Would like to think it'd be Thursday afternoon, but once we catch wind of what time that'll be, we'll definitely let everybody know.
Purcell Dragons are starting to load up the box a little bit, looking for the first pass.
Deep shot across the middle, has Register, has his man, and Register lets it go through his hands. That was going to hit pay dirt, partner.
Yeah, the Purcell Dragons are starting to load up the box there, and I really did think the first pass was about to come.
That was the right play call. 3-step drop, got to let it fly.
Had Aaron Register open, had his man beat. He just couldn't hang on to that one.
And that's one, again, 9 times out of 10, Register's going to pull that thing in and would love to have it back.
I'd like to see him go right back to him here to get a little redemption, get his confidence back up.
Sets up 2nd 10. Handoff underneath the top. Ferguson, good hard run by Ferg. Going to be a gain of about 5, maybe 6 on the play. 5:45 to play. First quarter, still no score.
Purcell's probably thinking run right here to try to get the first down.
Yep.
So they'll probably load the box here. I'd like to see Andy going a little out route or stop route, pick up that first down. Little play action up the middle.
So they'll set up 3rd and 4. Ramming out of the gun. Fakes a handoff, keeper around the right side. Nothing doing there, and we're going to have a flag on the play. Let's see what this is about here, partner.
Holding.
Would come from the backside, so you would like to think that would be a holding call against the Leopards. And as the Leopards start to retreat backwards, no doubt that's going to be the call.
They're probably going to take this penalty. They want to decline it. They're too close to the first down. Well, Leopards are too close to punt. Defense is playing good. I'm going for it.
Yeah, sets up a 4th and 4 here. Excuse me, 4th and 2. Apologize. Leopard offense remains on the field. 5:06 to play here in the first quarter. Still no score.
Eight seconds on the play clock.
And they're just going to let this tick down, maybe take the penalty.
Yeah, and punt it away probably. Timeout. You got the timeout
Actually,
called.
we got a timeout. So they got the timeout just in time, which, I mean, you let the play clock dwindle down to 1 second and burn your timeout.
It looks like the refs, we're going to let them play too.
Yeah. So, Leopards will take a quick time out here. We'll take one with them. Hughes Heat and Air break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ben Long, an agent with Oklahoma Healthcare Exchange. During this year's annual enrollment, we wanted you to know that you have a local solution for all your Medicare and health insurance needs. Our agents live and work throughout the entire great state of Oklahoma. Whether you're in Lindsay, Ardmore, Lawton, McAllister, or any of the major metropolitan areas. Give us a call to learn more at 855-786-8343. Again, that phone number is 855-786-8343.
And welcome everybody here to Burford Field, not Bronx Jackson Field. Leopards with a 4th and 2.
Direct
They're going to
snap.
go for it. And boy, it's going to be close. And Purcell's celebrating as if they might have got the stop there, and I believe that's going to be the case. I like the play call.
Yeah, that's a direct snap. They started out in the diamond formation, and they shifted as a direct snap to Ferguson. And they had plenty of blockers on the right side. Ferguson was trying to read the defense to see where the hole was going to open up. And on that should be a power play, just straight hard running.
Gallion out of the gun, rolling to his right, has a man across the middle, caught, good enough for a first down. Jose Ochoa.
And in register on the stop.
And in register, able to stick his nose in there and make a tackle.
First down.
I'll set up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield for the Dragons. Gallion out of the gun, snap back, handoff underneath. Good run there for the Dragons. Gain of about 9 on the play.
Talk about and in register and Price Stubblefield.
Again, register sticking his nose in there, making a play. Stubblefield as well. Bring up a 2nd and short here for the Dragons. And we got whistles. See what this is about. Referees are discussing here.
First down.
And they're actually going to give a first down to the Dragons. Little mishap over there on the far side for the chain gang. So it'll set up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 40-yard line for the Dragons. Gallion out of the gun. 3-step drop, looking. Throws underneath to number 13 there. It's going to be hauled in for a gain of about 5. Jose Ochoa. That'll stack up 2nd and 5. .305 to play here in the first quarter. Gallion out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. Snap back, handoff underneath. Makes a man miss. Unable to get away from Priest Williams. And I believe there's going to be a holding call on that play. And that is the case, partner. Back them up.
We'll take that, Jake.
Priest Williams.
Again, Priest Williams sticking his nose in there, making a play.
Tackle. There's a hold on the play against the Dragons.
Second and 15 is better than 2nd and 5, Jake.
Absolutely. So as Eric said, sets up 2nd and 15 here. 2:45 to play in the first quarter. Still no score. Dragons with the ball. Gallion out of the gun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to his left. Little swing pass over to the right. Makes one guy miss. Ty Ferguson misses and then brought down. Look by Register, able to stick his nose in there and make a play.
They got about 6 yards on that, Jake, but it's still going to be 3rd and about 8 or 9.
So we'll set up shop. We'll call it 3rd and 8.
You'd like to see the Leopards go ahead and make that tackle on that first or second contact.
Number 12 checks into the ball game here for the Dragons. We'll call it 3rd and 9. Gallion will be out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to his right. Snap back, 3-step drop. Still retreating, under pressure, that's wide April. And the Leopards left a man wide open past the first down marker, but it's going to fall incomplete, unable to get his feet in bounds there. That was number 26 for the Dragons, able to pull that thing in, but all for naught. As that'll set up a 4th and 9 here for the Dragons. 1:39 to play in the first.
Still playing a chess match here.
Yeah, just kind of feeling one another out.
Dragons have a chance to pin the Leopards back deep.
Yeah, hopefully this one ends up deep in the end zone here. Leopards able to bring it out to the 20. Snap back, punts on the way, low line drive, and that is gonna settle just shy of the 1 yard line, we'll call it. Maybe just just shy of the 1. Call it the 2.
Looks like his foot was in the end zone when he touched that.
Yeah, I'd love to have some replay, but not the case. Leopards will take over with 1:31 to play here in the first.
Maybe next year on the Jumbotron.
Deep inside their own territory. You heard it here first, folks. Jumbotron coming to Burford Field. Not sure who's going to pay for that, but we'll get it figured out. So ramming in the offense takes the field. Padilla split left and in register, split right. Ferguson in the backfield. Nope, that's Jake Vaughn. That's going to be a false start, half the distance to the goal. You can't get any deeper in your own territory than the Leopards are right now. Jake Vaughn got a little bit antsy back there. As I said, set it up half the distance to the goal. Still first down. Ramming 6 yards deep. 2-step drop. Looking to his left. And overshoots Padilla. And we missed it with the camera there.
I kind of like the play call. The box is loaded for the inside run. We had a mismatch there on the bottom side. We just didn't get the ball there.
Yeah, just an overshot. You know, I think that's one ramming. He's obviously under pressure back there in his own end zone, wants to get rid of it. Handoff underneath. It looks like Jake Vaughn, and he's going to get forward momentum there. Dragon players thinking they might have had a safety. Don't believe that'll be the case. Set the ball up just across the 1. Go ahead and call it the 2. So 3rd and 10. Leopards deep in their own territory. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Ramming out of the gun. Swing pass over to the right. Register makes one man miss. He's on the loose. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen, down the far sidelines, 40. Going to be dragged down for a touchdown-saving tackle by number 20, it looked like. Nice little wrinkle. Just a little swing pass.
Beautiful play design. I think they're just trying to get 7 or 8 yards, get out of the end zone
for sure
to have to punt. And he was able to make a guy miss, and he's off to the races.
So that'll set up 1st and 10 for the Leopards after the big chunk play there by Andon Register.
Going tempo.
Ramming out of the gun, handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn. Still on his feet. Brought down after a gain of, we'll call it a couple.
Brought down by Mason Purcell.
Big momentum swing play right there.
For sure. Yeah, you're backed up in your own territory, inside your 1 yard line, we'll call it. You don't get out, you don't make that first down right there. You're setting Purcell up in great starting field position, your side of the field more than likely.
Now, no matter what happens, we at least pin them deep.
For sure. So, after 1 quarter of play, no score here from Burford Field. We'll take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network. And welcome back, everybody, here, Burford Field, campus of Lindsay High School, getting ready to start the second quarter here. Still no score. And as Eric kind of alluded to there early in that first quarter, it's been a chess match so far, partner.
It has been. I look for the Leopards to open it up right here on this drive.
Ramming out of the gun, snap back, swing pass over to the left. That's Padilla, has it. And going to be brought down. Going to have a flag on the play. It might have come in territory of a face mask, partner. Let's see what the white hat has to say about it. Okay. Never seen a call there.
Waving it off.
Oh, they're waving it off, actually. All right. So that'll set up 3rd and 6 here for the Leopards. Ball just shy of midfield. Ramming will have 3 receivers split to his right. Out of the gun. Jake Vaughn in his right pocket as well.
Box is loaded.
Snap back. Ramming rolling to his right. Has Padilla. Completely missed that there on the camera, but going to be good enough for a first down.
And that will be another Leopard first down.
Good pass and catch there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just rolling to your right there. Try to get that momentum flowing that way. Find your guy. Ramming out of the gun. Handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn. And going to be gang tackled there. Gain of maybe 1.
Talk about a short gain. Number 69, Brendan Bacon.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Ramming out of the gun. Handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn.
Jacob Vaughn, the ball carrier.
Not much doing there. Gain of maybe 2.5 on the play.
Stopped by number 73.
Jake Vaughn's helmet comes off. He'll have to check out. That'll bring in Ty Ferguson. .9:55 to play here in the first half. Still no score.
3rd and 6 here. Look for a little out route or a stop route. Just past the change.
Ramming out of the gun. 3 receivers to his left. Rolling to his left. Looking. Retreating. Needs to get rid of it. Trying to make a play here. Has a man. And finally does let it fly down the far right sidelines. So after scrambling for about call it 65 yards or so. Ramming lets it fly out of bounds intentionally. Brings up 4th and 6 here.
Chess match continues. We're going to punt it away.
That'll bring Ramming on to punt this one away. Punt's on the way. Takes a good bounce for the Leopards. And looks like they're going to have it down
the 8-yard line.
About the 8-yard line, we'll call it. So as you said there, little chess match continues here.
Both teams are kind of methodically moving the ball, but the drives are stalling out. It'd be nice to the Leopards get a stop here early and have better field position to start out, maybe punch it in.
So Gallion will be out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Leopards showing blitz. That's Stubblefield, and able to stick his nose in there and make a big play. Loss of 1 on the play.
He was stunting there on the right side. He was showing it. And he got in there and got just enough of the ankle to get him down.
Yep.
Nice tackle for a loss there by Stubblefield.
And all that does there for the Dragons, sets them off schedule. Puts them behind the chains, 2nd and 11, we'll call it. 8:45 to play here, first half. Gallion will be out of the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Running back split to his right as well. Swing pass around the right side. And still on his feet is number 26.
Number 25, Boston Knowles.
Excuse me, number 25.
Little screen pass, but he got out of bounds a lot earlier than I thought from this angle. Be 3rd and 5. I thought he might have got a first down. Timeout Purcell.
Dragons are going to call timeout here. We'll take one with them. Hughes Heat and Hair break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Welcome back to Burford Field in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Coming out of the timeout, it's 3rd and 6 for the Purcell Dragons. Stubblefield's blitzing. He got him!
Big
at
time
the 1
right there, partner. Stubblefield is so fast. It doesn't matter, man, if he's coming off the edge, if he's coming through the gap. He's so quick. Those defensive linemen have a hard time getting a hand on him, and that's all you need to do is just get a hand on him and misdirect him just a little bit, throw him off course, but unable to do so there. You've seen it early in that drive. Big-time play. Again, big-time play there. Dragons here to punt out of the back of their own end zone.
Nice 3 and out by the Leopards right there.
Snapback. Punt's on the way.
Returnable.
That's registered. 25, 20, 15, 10, down to the 5. Big-time return there by Andon Register.
That's exactly what we needed to happen, and get a 3 and out there with the good field position, starting out deep in their territory. We go 3 and out, got a nice returnable punt. We're starting at the 5-yard line.
And honestly, and don't take anything away from their, that punt return there, but it was one block away from springing that thing free all the way to the house.
Spotted on the 5-yard line, the first and goal for the Leopards.
So Ramming and the offense will come out. Ball at the Dragon 5-yard line.
Brace Williams comes in as the Mesa back, basically a fullback on the left side. Watch him lead block right here.
Ooh, bobbled handoff there. You seen him fake it there to Jake Vaughn. Nearly hits the dirt. Ramming able to keep it about him, though. That'll set up 2nd and 5.
And Luke Edelman.
Leopards need to take advantage of this opportunity here. Almost said Leopardettes. That'll be Jake Vaughn right up the gut. Still pushing, still on his feet.
Vaughn, the ball carrier.
Will be brought down just shy of the, we'll call it, 3-yard line.
And Jake, watching this team all year and going for 2-point conversions and not kicking extra points, this is probably going to be 4-down territory. We're probably going to run another play right here. You can keep it on the ground just to gain a little bit closer to the goal line. And I'd take 2 chances running it.
Yeah, this is where it turns into smash mouth football, just straight downhill. Again, Priest Williams split to the right as long as looks like Stubblefield as well. Leopards wanted to go fast, and they're going to get a false start against the offense.
They were overloaded on the right side, and in that overload formation, there was some movement there before the snap.
So if somebody's missing a phone, come to the press box, please.
So that'll back the Leopards up here. 6:20 to play in the first half. Ball at the 8-yard line of the Dragons. Leopards are knocking on the door. Can they knock it down and get in? Ramming out of the gun. Snap back, looking to his right, has a man. That's Andon Register, pulls it in for the touchdown. Head goes up and high puts it. Touchdown, Leopards.
Beautiful throw and even better catch. That was just awesome.
Yeah, and really put it to only where Register could go get it. Outside shoulder, allowed him to go up and high point that thing, pull it in. 6 points for the Leopards.
It was a perfect throw by Ramming. And Register, it was coming hot, and he got a hold of it, though.
So Ramming going to be out of the gun. Little toss underneath. That's Stubblefield. Going to come up just short. But with 6:01 to play here in the first half, Leopards take a 6-0 lead. We'll take a Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network.
3-4-3, and we look forward to hearing from you. Hi, I'm Ben Long, an agent with Oklahoma Healthcare Exchange. During this year's annual enrollment, we wanted you to know that you have a local solution for all your Medicare and health insurance needs. Our agents live and work throughout the entire great state of Oklahoma. Whether you're in Lindsay, Ardmore, Lawton, McAllister, or any of the major metropolitan areas. Give us a call to learn more at 855-786-8343. Again, that phone number is 855-786-8343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back, everybody, here. Burford Field, campus of Lindsay High School. 6:01 to play here in the first half. Leopards take a 6-0 lead after great starting field position. Leopards able to punch one into the end zone for the touchdown. Call it an 8-yard pass from Ramming over to Andon Register. 2-point try was unsuccessful. Ty Ferguson on to kick it away here for the Leopards. High kick down the far side. Going to be fielded about the 25-yard line, up to the 30, down to the 35, 40, 45, still on his feet, and steps out of bounds. We'll call it about the 45-yard line. Not sure where they're going to mark it just yet. Call it to 43. So Dragons, pretty good starting field position here. Leopard defense has got a man up here. See if you can get a quick 3 and out, get your offense back out there. Offense looked to be in sync. Obviously, they had the short field, a little bit easier for play calling and whatnot there inside, deep inside Dragon territory, but get that offense back out there as quickly as possible.
I like the aggressive defense we've been doing, sending linebackers on stunts and blitzes. Let's keep that up.
So Gallion out of the gun, handoff underneath, makes one man miss and going to stumble. Could have been a holding call there. Maybe on had Priest Williams held up. No flag on the play though. Got to bring up a second. We'll call it 8.
Yeah, Priest was there. He was wrapped up. Still able to make a stop after a short gain. 2nd and 9.
So Gallion will be out of the gun. Backs to either side of him. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gallion, handoff underneath. Ty Ferguson pursuing, never could get there. And after a big chunk play there, actually we're going to have a flag on the play. Would be in the territory of a holding call. See what the White has to say about it.
Holding or blocking the back, I thought.
It is going to be holding against the Dragons.
Face mask call against the Leopards. Those penalties will
and we
offset.
do have a face mask against the Leopards, so the penalties will offset there.
Let's try it again.
So basically, hit the reset button. As Eric said, let's do it all over again. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9, we'll call it. 5:13 to play here in the first half. Leopards lead 6-0. Gallion and the Dragon offense looking to get in some kind of rhythm here. Leopard defense has had their number so far here in the early going. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap back, handoff. No, fake handoff. Swing pass over to the right side. Jake Vaughn in pursuit there, unable to make the tackle. Able to force him outside, though. Defender comes up, makes a tackle there. Gain of about, we'll call it 5 on the play. Brings up 3rd down, 4:55 to play.
Jacob Vaughn said for Dio on the stop for the Leopards. Bring up 3rd down.
Gallion out of the gun once again. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. And they're going to get the Leopard defense to jump offsides. Automatic 1st down, Dragons.
Offsides against the Leopards. Will be enough for a 1st down.
.430 and counting here to play in the first half. Gallion and the Dragons on the move. Ball just across midfield. 1st and 10. Snap back, handoff underneath.
Handoff for no.
Still nobody home. And after a gain of about 4,
Taken out of bounds by number 6, Austin Howard.
25 will be pushed out of bounds there by, I believe that was that Aguero? Pushing him out of bounds there?
Yeah.
So bring up 2nd, and we'll call it 5.
I'm not sure why the White Hat didn't call a block in the back.
Right.
In the backfield. He was looking right at him.
So we'll call it 2nd and 5. 4:16 to play here in the first half. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Backs to either side of him. Snap back. Handoff underneath, makes one man miss at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, dragging a couple of tacklers.
Knows the ball.
Going to be brought down just shy of the first down.
Brought down by Manuel Aguero, and that is registered.
And partner, that's going to be darn close. We'll call it maybe a half a yard. Brings up third, and we'll call it 1. 3:50 to play here in the first half.
Right now would be a good time for one of the First National Bank takeaways.
So Gallion will be out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap back, 3-step drop, toss underneath. Ty Ferguson missed there. Padilla also misses. Couple of missed tackles there results in a big gain. Would have had enough for a first down as it is. Just got to wrap up, limit that gain to as little as possible there. So that'll set up 1st and 10 for the Dragons. 3:10 to play here in the first half. Purcell on the move.
This deep in the first half, you think Purcell's going to do everything he can to get on the board.
Snaps a little bit low. Gallion's got to do something with it. See if he can make a play. Unable to do so. Who's first to arrive? Big number 65 brings him down for the sack on the play.
Gutbuehler on the carry, brought down by Austin Hines for a loss.
Austin Hines. Good pursuit there, just not giving up on that play. Keep your nose to the grindstone there, son. Go make a play. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Not sure who called it. No, they're just going to allow for a substitution here. Wyatt April trots off. Owen Simonton comes into the ball game. I believe Wyatt April might have lost his hat there. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2:25 to play here in the first. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left. 1 to his right. 3-step drop. Looking. Under pressure. Has nothing. Looking. Throws it underneath. A dead duck. And it's going to be caught for a first down. Unbelievable play there by Gallion.
He was hit as he's throwing the ball, just going, spinning sideways.
You said it. It was spinning almost sideways. Just, as I said, a dead duck. One of them that probably from Gallion's point of view looked like it floated forever. You're thinking, goodness, just hit the ground or get into one of my guys' hands. Falls into one of his guys' hands, results in a 1st and 10. 1:55 to play here in the first half. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to his right.
Here comes Stubblefield.
Snap back, swing pass over to number 13. Absolutely blown up. Number 23, Manuel Guerrero.
He will be stopped for a loss by Manuel Aguero.
He read that the entire way, partner. No doubt in his mind there. He knew what was coming.
Good heads-up play by the freshman.
Loss of about, we'll call it 3 on the play. Actually, check that. Loss of 4. Brings up 2nd and 14. Gallion out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Snap back, 3-step drop. Under pressure, rolling to his right. Has a man wide open down the right side. And going to truck over Padilla and be knocked out of bounds just shy of the goal line. That'll set up 1st and goal.
Padilla on the stop.
You see how close it is right there. Ball just inside the 1-yard line. First and goal, Dragons. Gallion out of the gun. Quarterback keeper right up the gut. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons.
Gallion on the keeper. He will be in for the touchdown.
So number 15 will come on for the extra point try for the Dragons. Snap back, hold, kick on the way, and it's good. So with 1:01 to play here in the first half, Dragons take a 7-6 lead. We'll take a Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Welcome back to Burford Field in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Purcell Dragons just scored and had gone ahead of the Leopards 7-6 with 1:01 left to play in the first half. Stubblefield set deep to receive the kick.
Bruce Williams on the return for the Leopards.
Dutton Taylor making a statement here.
Big return.
And that's what you had to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. That's another freshman playing here on Friday night, making a statement play on the kickoff return.
Yeah, big time play there by Dutton Taylor, number 32. Sorry I come in late there, partner. I was trying to wolf down what's left of a pretzel up here. But, yeah, again, big time return. And with 47 seconds to play, you got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. If you're Coach Embry here, you're obviously in scoring territory here. See if you can make something go happen here, take a lead into the halftime locker room.
Yeah, trying to figure out a play when you're back here deep in your own territory. Coach Foster's probably licking his chops now. He's going to take a shot.
So Ramming going to be out of the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 right. Jake Vaughn split to his right as well. 2-step drop, looking, rolling, has a man. Throwing deep downfield, little push off there, and in register, gonna get away with it. Touchdown Leopards, number 2 on the night for number 20.
Leopards, touchdown.
Coach Foster was going to take a shot after that nice return by Dutton Taylor, and he laid it out. Brody Ramey put a perfect ball out in the deep end zone. Touchdown Leopards.
So Leopards will go for 2 here, leading 12-7. 39 seconds to play here in the first half. Ramming will be out of the gun. Jake Vaughn split to his left, so it's going to be a false start on Jake Vaughn again.
Flag on the play.
So the 2-point try is no good. But with 39 seconds to play here, Leopards take a 12-7 lead here in the first half. We'll take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, here. Burford Field, Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dotson. 39 seconds to play here in the first half. Leopards lead 12-7 after the second touchdown of the night for number 20, and in register. Nice pitch and catch down there from about 10 yards away, ramming to register for the score. Couldn't have set it up any better. Register might have got away with just a slight push-off down there, but I like the ref's idea there. Just let the guys go play. Defender's got to, he's got to go up and try to make a play on that ball there.
Yeah, the defender had his hands on him on the route on the way down there, and I think the ref's just letting him play it out.
Yeah. So Guerrero will be on to kick this one away. Onside kick there. Fielded by, I believe that was number 54, able to haul it in. And with 38 seconds to play and 2 timeouts in Coach Scott's back pocket, you got to think here Tracy Scott's going to want to try to put some points over the board here.
Yeah, they're going to take a shot. They got plenty of time to take a couple shots, maybe get in field goal range.
So Gallion and the Dragon offense trots out. 38 seconds to play here. Ball just shy of midfield. Leopards need to pin their ears back here. Don't allow anything cheap. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 3-step drop looking. Doesn't have anybody. Rolling to his right. Being pursued by number 28. And had a man wide open. Overshoots him, though. Fortunate there for the Leopards. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 31 seconds to play. What seemed like a 20-second play there was actually only about 7. Again, Gallion out of the gun, just shy of midfield. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Snap back, looking, short pass, finds number 13 there, still on his feet. Going to be brought down after a first down. Leopards keep him in bounds. I believe Coach Scott will call a timeout right here. And that'll be the case, so we'll take one with them. Quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Here we go.
And welcome back, everybody, here. Burford Field, 21 seconds to play here in the first half. Gallion and the Dragons on the move. Ball across midfield. Gallion, 3-step drop looking. Has a man across the middle and misfires. Throws it behind him. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. That's one Brody'd like to have back, I guarantee you. Had the pleasure of talking to that kid Wednesday night over at Baker's Pizza there in Maysville. Solid kid, competitor, obviously. That's one he'd for sure like to have back, though. Just a misfire on his part. Had 13 streaking across the middle of the field there. So brings up, I apologize, this will be 2nd and 10. 16 seconds to play here. Gallion out of the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 3-step drop, steps up in the pocket, throws it. Pass broken up by number 8, Jake Vaughn. In coverage there. Good play by Vaughn.
He wasn't able to get everything on it, but he was tipped, and he gave his teammates a chance to get under it, but they were just too far away. Good play by Vaughn.
3rd and 10. 10 seconds to play here in the first half. Leopards still have 2 timeouts. Dragons down to 1. Wouldn't expect a run and play here. Gallion out of the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Snap back. And we're going to get a delay of game on the offense.
Delay a game. Call against the Dragons.
And that's probably enough right there to make Coach Scott pull his hair out.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
That'll bring up 3rd and 15 here. 10 seconds to play in the first half. Leopards lead 12-7. Ball at the Leopard 45-yard line.
Main thing to do here is just keep everything in front of you.
Yeah, don't allow the big play. Gallion out of the gun. 3 right, 1 left. Handoff around the right side.
Handoff to Knowles.
That'll be Knowles still on his feet and going to be able to get out of bounds with 2 seconds to play here in the first half. So that's going to allow Gallion and this Dragon offense to take one final shot here before the halftime buzzer sounds. So here we go. 2 seconds to play. Gallion will have 3 receivers left, 1 right. Out of the gun. 3-step drop, looking under pressure. Still under pressure, rolling to his right, throwing deep down the far side. That's going to be intercepted. Number 8, Jake Vaughn pulls it in for the pick. And just like that, we'll go to the half with the Leopards leading 12-7.
First out the mate's going to give $50 to a school organization on Jake Vaughn's behalf.
Absolutely, partner. Appreciate that donation right there. Jake Vaughn, got to appreciate that. Going up high, pointing that ball. Tip your cap to the young man. We'll go to the half. Take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network. And actually, we're going to come back live here real quick and recognize this 2022 regional champion softball team as they punch their ticket to the state tournament held at ASA Hall of Fame Stadium next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, partner. These girls are on a mission right now. I tell you, I've had the privilege of calling the handful of the last few games, and let me tell you something. They're clicking on all cylinders right now, partner.
They're playing their best ball at the right time of the year, the playoffs. It's going to be exciting to watch them next week. I hope they're able to get it done and bring home a state title.
Yeah, definitely. That's a big-time accomplishment of those girls. Not only winning a district championship for the first time since 2017, but coming right down here behind us, hosting a regional tournament at Bronk Jackson Field, able to get the job done. 12 o'clock yesterday, 6 o'clock yesterday. That punches their ticket for the regional final, for lack of a better term. And all of a sudden, they knock off Lexington once again today and advance to the state tournament. And like we said, once we get word on what time, what day the ladies are going to play, we'll be sure and let everybody know. And you bet everything you got, ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay Media and Broadcasting is going to be up there for every single pitch live from ASA Hall of Fame Stadium. We'll take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. We'll come back, talk a little bit of the first half, get set for the second half. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live right here on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ben Long, an agent with Oklahoma Healthcare Exchange. During this year's annual enrollment, we wanted you to know that you have a local solution for all your Medicare and health insurance needs. Our agents live and work throughout the entire great state of Oklahoma. Whether you're in Lindsay, Ardmore, Lawton, McAllister, or any of the major metropolitan areas. Give us a call to learn more at 855-786-8343. Again, that phone number is 855-786-8343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
And welcome back, everybody. Live here from Burford Field, and we got a little treat for you as the Lindsay High School cheerleaders put on their annual cheerleading clinic, mini cheerleading clinic, earlier this week. And there are a slew of young future cheerleaders out here tonight, and they're going to do a little routine for you. And we thought, heck, why not? Let's go ahead and broadcast this live for you. So,
Jake, this is awesome. They said 127 kids signed up for this mini cheer event, beating their old record of 89.
yeah, there's a slew of them out there, partner. I guarantee you that. And grades, what is it? Grades kindergarten all the way to, is it third grade, fourth grade?
I think so. Hats off to Mrs. Cart and Mrs. Emmon. I bet they're worn out. They've had regionals, then they went to state, and then they came back home to put on this camp. Hats off to them and those high school cheerleaders putting this camp on for these little kids.
Yeah, not only is the future bright for Leopard and Leopard Athletics, Leopard and Leopard Athletics, but it's also very, very bright for this cheerleading squad here.
You know, every organization Lindsay has right now is doing well and exceeding the band, all the civic groups, the cheerleading, just everything. It really is a great time to be a Leopard, Leopardette.
Well, and that says a lot about the Lindsay school system as well, partner. I mean, just from top to bottom, great organization, great things that the faculty and staff and coaches and teachers and administration put together down there Monday through Friday every week. So tip of the cap to those people down there, men and women. And as you said, you got to definitely tip your cap to Coach Carp, Coach Inman, Brooke Inman, you know, all the ladies that put in this extra time with these young ladies just for this special occasion here tonight. It's really a big deal.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's 127 faces out there. They'll remember this forever. You see all the mom and dads down there on the sidelines taking pictures, supporting them. Future of Lindsay is bright, Jake.
Good thing about being up here, I do have one down there, my youngest. She's down there somewhere, getting to run the camera up here and showcase her in this way. It's a lot of fun.
Well, you'll know where she's at for at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And we say, you know, hats off to the coaches for putting in their time as well. Don't forget about the cheerleaders.
Yes.
You know, they're putting in extra time.
Not
only
right
are they
there. Yes.
are they, working on their routines that they perform every Friday night and here at halftime, but also the extra time in the afternoons. I believe they started Tuesday of this past week putting in extra time. So appreciate the high school cheerleaders putting in a little bit of extra time and helping these young ones out and getting this routine down.
Yeah, that's awesome. They were competing at state Saturday, and then, like you said, starting Tuesday with these little guys, and here we are.
I gotta ask, what is Linda Rutledge doing now down there? It looks like she was talking to one of the Purcell band members. They've obviously broke off, not talking anymore, but not sure what she's up to. Somebody might need to get a hold of her.
Look at those little girls, Jake.
Little ones just jumping around. They don't even know. That's a lot of fun, though.
Great job, girls.
And again, hats off to the Leopard High School cheerleaders, the coaches, everybody that volunteered, put in extra time to make this happen here tonight. That's quite the undertaking to keep, as you mentioned, the previous record was, what'd you say, 89 girls. Well, tonight we got 127 on the field down here tonight. That's a logistical nightmare. I mean, you get that age group from, again, forgive me, I'm not sure what the age group is, youngest to oldest, but there is a ton of kids out there, and to keep them all corralled at one time, it's almost like trying to corral, cats or something. It's a huge undertaking. So again, hats off to Brooke Inman, Lori Carp, and every one of the high school cheerleaders for putting in that time and making this special occasion happen here tonight.
Thank you, ladies.
Was that Macy over there singing, or was that a couple of these Purcell girls over here singing to our right?
Macy Smith singing.
Macy Smith with the vocals over there to our right. Hats off to you, young lady.
Coaches Carp and Inman would like to thank our Lindsay parents for allowing their child to attend the clinic this week. Thank you for your support.
Absolutely. What a good job there by those young ladies. And as you said, Eric, not only is it bright for athletics, but future cheerleaders as well for years to come. So these girls, though, they're going to put in the work, and at one point in time, eventually these ladies are going to be high school cheerleaders. So looking forward to that.
It's going to be good. The future, Lindsay, is looking very better all the time.
So with that, we'll throw it back to break. We got about 3.5, maybe 4 minutes before we go back to live action here from Burford Field. Again, Leopards lead here at the half, 12-7, after 2 touchdown receptions from Andon Register. And so far, so good, partner. I mean, like you said earlier, you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's been a chess match. It's been a back-and-forth kind of deal, kind of feeling one another out. By no means is this ball game over. Leopards going to have to keep their foot on the pedal and come out here in the third quarter and in the rest of the second half, keep things going, and hopefully we'll be able to pull this thing out here in the end.
Yeah, I think Purcell will end up with the ball first tonight. When we come back in the second half, to start the second half, it'd be awesome to start out with a 3 and out, get the ball back on offense, go down and score, and probably start putting this game away.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So with all that said, we'll take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Again, about 2.5 minutes away, maybe 3 minutes from getting this thing kicked off here in the second half. We'll take a Hughes Heat and Air break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live right here on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back here, Burford Field, campus of Lindsay High School, getting ready to start this second half. Leopards lead 12-7. And partner again, not a whole lot of offense there put on display. 2 passing touchdowns from Brody Ramming, both to Andon Register. And Leopards lead 12-7. Need to go out here defensively, set the tone here for this third quarter, second half. Get things going here. And that opening kick return is muffed there by number 15. Able to fall back on top of it, though. So that'll set up the Dragon offense just shy of the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, call it the 34.
Yeah, Jake, both teams are just kind of methodically moving the field up and down the field, moving the ball up and down the field, and just taking shots when they presented themselves. So nothing really guts or anything like that. They took the shots when they were there. And
so here we go. We're ready. Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dotson getting ready to start this third quarter. Gallion with the toss over to the left side. Number 25 on the rolling to his left. Going to drag a couple of tacklers. Going to be good enough for a Dragon first down. Just a little toss play. Try to get 25 and his speed out there on the edge. Let him make a couple of guys miss. Going to be enough for a first down. So ball at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Dragons. Gallion will be out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right. 3-step drop. Looking. Pass broken up there. Number 15. That's Jack Dodd.
Perfect timing by Jack Dodd on that play there.
Arrived as soon as the ball did. Jars the receiver, jars the ball loose. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10.
And I tell you, I like the aggressiveness on the defense again. Brody Ramey's out there playing outside backer, strong side backer. And he was on the move. He was heading towards the quarterback. He just about got to him, but the ball got out just before he got there. And Jack Dodd finished it on the other end.
So Gallion out of the gun yet again. Snap back, handoff around the left side. Nothing doing there. Good pursuit there by that Leopard defensive front.
Every defensive lineman is in on that tackle, Jake. Every one of them.
That's what you like to see, partner. Everybody flying to the ball. Ethan Childers first to arrive. Ball just across the 45-yard line. 10:50 to play here in the third quarter. Gallion out of the gun, 3-step drop, 2 receivers to his right, steps up inside the pocket. Had to do what he could there. Leopards had good coverage in the backside. We're going to have a flag on the play.
Maybe a late hit, Jake, on the Leopards.
Take a flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is here. Will be a personal foul, face mask against the Leopards. Should be an automatic first down.
Yeah, that's the 15-yarder. Football, there are two different face mask penalties. One's an incidental, which is a 5-yard penalty, and then the personal foul, which is what we had. That's a 15-yard penalty.
So Gallion again, be out of the gun. Shot, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Handoff underneath. I believe that was number 25 on the carry again there for the Dragons. That's Knowles on the carry. Gain of about 3 on the play. Call it 4. Brings up 2nd and 6 here. Clock ticking. 10-15 to play in the third quarter.
You know, I hope this drive does not result in a touchdown. They had them pinned and 3rd and long there, and that penalty gave them a first down. So let's hope we get a stop here.
So Gallion out of the gun. Two receivers to his right. Sends a man in motion over to his right. He'll have 3 on his right. Step back. Cross. The pass across the middle caught by number 23. Excuse me, number 22. That's Peyton Purcell with the reception there.
If I'm the coach, I'm in the side judge's ear. Their guy in motion was coming across, and he was moving forward.
Was never set. Yeah.
He was moving forward when the ball was snapped, and that's illegal procedure.
Yep. So Gagnon will be out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Running back split to his right. That's Knowles. Sends a man in motion. Handoff underneath. That's to Knowles. Nothing much doing there. Gain of maybe 3 on the play. Ty Ferguson first to arrive there for the Leopards.
Second down.
Gallion, snap back, 2-step drop. Has a man over on the far side. Unable to make a man miss. That'll be number 26. That is Price Stubblefield on the play. Able to bring him down just short of the first down. That's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and about 3. 8:15 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Dragons still on the move. Gallion out of the gun.
Rammy
2
showing
receivers
blitz.
left, 2 right. Handoff around the left edge. That's Knowles. He's got enough for well, maybe. Going to be right at the first down marker. Let's see what they call. I believe they're going to give him first down. Move the chains for the Dragons.
The ball will be placed at the 14-yard line.
Ball to be placed 14-yard line. Gagnon will be out of the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Knowles split to his right. Gallion, nothing doing there. Good pursuit, number 57, Owen Symington absolutely blows it up in the backfield.
He'll be brought down for a loss by Ethan Childers and Owen Symington.
Great job of Symington there, getting off his block and eating up the ball carry right there.
Yeah, for the folks that don't know, Owen Symington, state qualifier in powerlifting this past year. Good, solid kid, and not only a solid kid, but he's a rock down there on that defensive front. Gallion out of the gun, snap back, handoff underneath to Knowles. Going to be brought down in the backfield. That's going to be number 26. No, excuse me, number 28, Shane Jones on the tackle. So back-to-back negative plays here for the Leopards to set the Dragons up in 3rd and long.
Defensive coordinator, Coach Offalters, saw something and coached them up at halftime. They're sending the backers, but they're sending them around the opposite, that weak side, and coming on the backside and making the tackles in the backfield.
So it'll bring up 3rd 13 here for the Dragons. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Knowles in the backfield with him. Snap back. Gallion steps back, steps up inside the pocket. He's going to be pass sacked. Ball's loose. Who's got it? Shane Jones first to arrive for the Leopards. We do have Laundry on the field. Let's see what this penalty is.
Shane Jones lit him up.
They're going to wave that penalty flag off, so big-time sack there for Shane Jones. Back-to-back plays. Brings up 4th and a mile here for the Dragons.
And again, just keep everything in front of you. This is 4-down territory. They're not going to have a field goal kicker to kick that field goal.
Don't let anything behind you.
That's
just
right.
said it. Keep everything in front of you. Brony Ramming asking for that student section to come to their feet. Got to make some noise here. Gallion out of the gun. 3 receivers left. Rolling to his left. Looking. Deep shot over the middle. It's going to fall incomplete. Leopards are going to make the stand and get off the field. Turnover on downs.
Great defensive stand.
Not really sure who he was throwing that to. I mean, you had Register back there in coverage. It was just basically Gallion throwing up a prayer, hoping for the PI, or better yet, happens to fall into a receiver's hands there for a cheap touchdown. Leopards weren't having it.
Well, I'll tell you what I think happened is he was remembering that hit on the previous play by Shane Jones, and he knew he was holding on to the ball a little bit too long. He was getting rid of it.
Yeah, had to let it fly. So that'll set up 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ramming out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff. Excuse me, that's a keeper. Ramming around the left edge. Good pursuit there by that Dragon defense. Able to force him out of bounds. We'll call it a gain of about 5 on the play, though.
2nd down for the Leopards.
Nice gain on the play. Good play call. Run it to the short side.
Hey, let's talk about momentum swings right here, partner. That's a big stand on 4th down. Leopards able to pin their ears back, get off the field. If you can go get some points right here and make this a 2-possession ball game, you got to feel good about your chances if you're a Leopard fan. Ramming, handoff to Vaughn up the middle. Good hard run by number 8, Jake Vaughn. Stumbling, rumbling, tumbling forward. 1st and 10, Leopards.
Vaughn, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 22, Tyson.
That's just a straight-up zone left play right up the middle on the left side. The line's block, everybody's blocking to the left, and he finds the hole, and he does. He makes it to about the next level there. Picks up about 5-7 yards.
Thank you to our 1st down sponsors, First National Bank, Legacy Roofing, American.
So 1st and 10 Leopards, ramming out of the gun. Snapback, handoff again up the middle. That's Jake Vaughn again. Rumbling forward there for a gain of maybe a couple. Might call it 3.
Starting to get a little bit chippy down there on the field, Jake. A little bit of shoving going on.
Well, and it's got to become frustrating at some point. You know, neither team has really exposed the other offensively or defensively, and it gets to the point where there becomes a little bit of aggravation, a little bit of, you know, being upset, and you see it right down there on the field. A little bit of pushing and shoving after a play.
And you see that when the teams are pretty evenly matched, you know at almost every skill position, it's going to come down to coaching this game.
Ramming out of the gun, 3-step drop, looking. Padilla's covered. Has to roll over to his right and throw it. That's Register. Excuse me. Yeah, and in Register over there on the far side. Pulls it in for the reception. That'll set up 3rd and short. We'll call it a 3rd and 3 here. Ramming will be out of the gun. And again, Jake Vaughn moving in the backfield. Ball's loose, but that's going to be a dead ball with the false start. And again, Jake Vaughn just getting a little bit antsy back there in the backfield. Trying to go lead block there. I believe Ramming was going to keep that.
They're going to decline it. It's going to be 4th and 2.
So Dragons do decline it. It does bring up 4th and 2. Leopard punt team trots out onto the field. Ramming will be back to punt. Snapback. Kicks on the way. High end over end punt. Going to take a Leopard bounce and go out of bounds about the 25-yard line. So good little punt there by Ramming, able to pin the Dragons back. We'll take a quick Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network. And we are back live here, Burford Field. Purcell Dragons now on the field offensively. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to his right. Gallion steps back, throws underneath, skips it. Pass incomplete.
Pass intended for number 13.
Pass was intended there for number 13. Good defense there by the Leopards.
And you can start to feel it a little bit, Jake. The Leopards are showing that they may just be a little bit better than this Purcell team, and they got the momentum in their favor right now. Be nice to get a good stop right here and get the ball back and go score.
Better yet, a turnover.
Yeah, we like turnovers.
Gallion again, be out of the gun.
Cherry turnovers, interceptions.
3 receivers to his right, handoff up the middle. That's number 25, that's Knowles. It's going to be a good enough for a Dragon first down.
Down by Manuel Aguero.
And I believe I heard you right. You said cherry turnovers?
Yeah, or apple, either one.
Either or. So 3:10 to play here in the third quarter. Second possession of this second half here for the Dragons. Ball at the Dragon 37-yard line. Gallion will be out of the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Snap back, handoff underneath, and they're going to get a false start against the offense.
Flag on the play, false start against the offense, the Dragons.
It's nice to see one of them go against them. We've had plenty against us tonight.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. They've been the right calls. The ref's doing a great job out here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there really hadn't been anything here tonight where you could question one of the calls there penalty-wise. So after the penalty, so that's up first, and we'll call it 15. Gallion out of the gun, snap back, swing pass over to the right, ball's up in the air. Falls to the turf, incomplete.
They sent Remy again. He was coming in hot. About 3rd and 15, Jake.
Yeah, I said 1st and 15 earlier. I apologize. That was 2nd down. This will bring up 3rd down.
What's a crossing route across the middle?
So Gallion will be out of the gun. 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Snap back, 3-step drop, looking under pressure. Being pursued, gonna have to get rid of it. Good tackle over there on the far side. Looked like Seth Padilla over there in coverage, able to make the play.
Number 12, Lincoln Eubank. Number 25,
And that'll bring up, we'll call it 4th and about 8.
Bring up 4th down.
Looks like the Dragon offense is going to stay on the field here. Down to 8 on the play clock. See if they let this expire. Gallion out of the gun, takes the snap. 2 to either side. 3-step drop, looking across the middle. Has a man! It's intercepted! That's handed register, and he's having one well of a ball game here tonight. 2 receiving touchdowns and put a cherry on top, ladies and gentlemen, with the interception.
We like turnovers, Jake.
Speaking of cherries. Register had that read the entire way, undercuts that route, able to pull the interception in there, sets the Leopard offense up here in great field position.
At the Purcell 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
Just
Ramming
with the doctor
offense
order.
comes to the field. Sorry, partner, I stepped on you there.
I was going to say, just with the doctor order, we were just talking about that. It'd be nice to have a turnover. And
Flag on the play, false start against the Leopards.
Now, you know what would make it better? If we could actually land one of those cherry or apple turnovers up here in the press box.
yes, I'm in.
So if anybody can make that happen that is tuned in, I don't care if you're at home watching or you're here watching in the bleachers, we'd take a couple of apple turnovers up here top of the press box stat. So that penalty was actually against the Leopards. I think they're going to get Bo Blankenship there. Said he moved the ball. False start against the offense. Ramming out of the gun. Handoff. That's Ty Ferguson. Pushing. Still on his feet. Dragging a couple of tacklers. Good hard run there by Ty Ferguson. And actually, he's going to fumble the ball. And looks like the Dragons got this one.
Flag on the play.
Not sure what the flag's about. Ty Ferguson comes off the bottom of that pile without his helmet. Also without the ball. Unsportsmanlike against the Leopards.
Conduct. Penalty against the Leopards.
So the offenses swap turnovers on back-to-back plays. So just like that, Gallion and the Dragon offense will trot back out here. 1:30 to play here in the third quarter. Leopards lead 12-7.
Need a good defensive stand here to get this momentum killed, Jake.
That'll set the Dragons up at the 45-yard line. Gallion will be out of the gun. Two receivers to his left, two to his right. Knowles in the backfield alongside. Gallion snap back. Handoff around the left side. That's Knowles. Big time shot over there. Looked like number 26.
We got
That's
Jacob
Stubblefield.
Vaughn. Jacob Vaughn put the hit on
Jake
him.
Vaughn lowering the boom. Vaughn will check out as Ty Ferguson checks back in. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. Actually, call that 4. Brings up 2nd and 6 here for the Dragons. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Knowles in the backfield alongside. Snap back, handoff underneath. That's Knowles. Makes a couple of guys miss. Still on his feet, dragging a couple of tacklers. It's going to be good enough for a Dragon first down.
Second by Stubblefield and registered. It will be the first down.
They sent Ramy on the inside stunt there. He's just one gap over, too far away.
Gallion sends a man in motion. Snap back. Number 26, Bryce Stubblefield, going to bring him down to the backfield. And again, we've seen it. The man in motion. And we do have Laundry on the field this time. Let's see if they caught him.
Yeah, that motion man's moving forward when that ball snapped. That's illegal procedure. Back him up 5 yards. Illegal shift.
No doubt about it. You're just right on the money, partner. So with 18 seconds to play here in the third quarter, illegal procedure against the Dragons. That's going to back them up a few. Ball to be placed just about the 45-yard line of the Leopards.
First and 15. Let's keep them negative yardage here.
Yeah, you got them in a first and long. Makes it tough on play calling. Let's see if the Leopards can pin their ears back and get off the field here. Gallion will be out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to right. Knowles in the backfield alongside. Here comes 13 in motion. Still didn't get set. Deep shot down the right side. Dodd over in coverage. And Gallion overshoots his man. And that'll bring an end to the third quarter as the Leopards still lead 12-7. We'll take a Hughes Heat and Air timeout. Don't go anywhere. Fourth and final quarter should be fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, live on the Leopard Sports Network. And welcome back, everybody, here Burford Field, getting ready to start this fourth and final quarter here in this all-important District number 2 matchup here, or excuse me, second district game of the season. Gallion out of the gun, takes the snap, is going to keep it around the right side, and going to be brought down after about a gain of. Oh, we got laundry out there. What's the deal here, partner?
St. John's lost his helmet. He's going to have to come off a play.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, as I was saying, fourth quarter just underway here in this all-important matchup here. Second district game of the season for both squads. Both Lindsay and Purcell coming into this one 3-1, 1-0 in district play, looking to improve on that here tonight. Leopards have the lead right now, 12-7, 11:45 to play here in the ballgame. Gallion and the Dragon offense on the field. He'll have 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Knowles split to his left as well. Out of the gun, snap back, 3-step drop, looking, rolling to his left. Doesn't have much time. Had to get rid of it in a hurry. And you see the errant pass right there. That's just pressure is all that is.
Yeah, good coverage, and he hadn't made a go-to. He had to throw the ball away.
So that'll bring up 4th and 8, we'll call it. See if the Dragons choose to try to pin the Leopard offense deep, or do they keep their offense out here and go for this one? Looks like they're going to go for it. Coach Scott, he's going to roll the dice here. Gallion out of the gun, 3 receivers to his left. Knowles split to his right. Snap back, 3-step drop. Looking, under pressure. It is going to be brought down. Big time sack, number 28, Shane Jones.
Quarterback sacked by Shane Jones right there. Exactly what their Leopards needed.
That kid has made a living in the backfield in this second half. So the Dragons will turn it over on downs after the roll of the dice there from Coach Scott.
The ball was spotted at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Leopards.
Sets the Leopards up 1st and 10. Ball just across the 40-yard line. 11:23 to play here in the ball game. Leopards lead 12-7. Got the offense back out there. They're hunting for the end zone.
Jake, this is where I'd like to take a shot after a turnover like that.
Ramming out of the gun. Handoff. That's Jake Vaughn. Hitting the backfield. Able to get about a yard there. That's what's good about Jake Vaughn. More often than not, he's going to take that initial blow and continue moving forward, fall forward. A lot like you talk about Caden Klingman, and they're 2 totally different running backs.
Yeah.
You know, obviously standing side by side, Jake Vaughn's a little bitty bulky, bowling ball. Caden Klingman's the taller, lanky, speedster of a running back. Ramming out of the gun, 3-step drop, looking, rolling to his right. Nobody home, doesn't have anybody, just going to have to get rid of this one. And he tucks it underneath. Big time hit there by number 20 on Register, but still, Register able to pull that one in. And that's going to be just short of the first down marker, going to bring up 3rd and short.
It's going to be close to a first down, Jake.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That far side judge, he don't have a beat on it, but the near side judge here in the white hat, they're talking about it. And I believe they're going to measure for it. Official timeout here. We will keep it here while they – are they going to measure? No word just yet, but like I said, we're going to go ahead and keep it here. And finally, here they come. Chain crew comes out. And boy, partner, if it's not a first, it is a quarter of that football is all they need.
It is close.
Okay, so we'll call it 3rd and about a yard. 3rd and about a football, maybe a football and a half.
Certainly manageable, partner.
No doubt about it. Yeah, with a running back like Ty Ferguson or a running back like Jake Vaughn, you just do a simple little ISO, hand off up the gut here, or keep it with Ramming, let him just push forward and go get this first down. Got to keep these chains moving.
Third down and less than a yard for the Leopards.
So Ramming, he'll be out of the gun. Jake Vaughn lines up behind him. 3 receivers to his left. 10:40 to play here in the ball game. Snap back. Handoff. That's Jake Vaughn right up the middle. Punishing a tackler. And good enough for a Leopard 1st and 10.
Awesome run by Vaughn there. He's never going to shy away from the tackler. He's going to try to make the hit.
Yeah, if at all possible, he's going to be the one delivering the blows. So as we said, sets up 1st and 10 here for the Leopards. 10:20 remaining here in the ball game. Leopards lead 12-7.
There are some ladies standing down here in front on the track that I want to introduce to you right now. Our freshman cheerleader.
Ramming will be out of the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Snap back, handoff underneath. Again, that's Jake Vaughn pushing forward. Not much doing there. Good pursuit by that Dragon defense.
Bailey Hines. The sophomores testing
They're trying to eat up as much clock as they can, Jake, and then hopefully finish off with the touchdown.
Cap it off with a touchdown, no doubt.
Baron Cruz. Henley Taylor. Victoria Martinez. Faith Martinez.
Down to 9:40 to play. Ramming out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Snap back. 2-step drop. Has registered over on the edge. He's down the sidelines and pushed out of bounds at about the 9. Check that. Going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 15. But good enough for a Leopard 1st down. Either way you look at it.
Awesome catch by Rester, but making that guy miss right there when he first caught the ball. Was able to spring him for about 15, 20 yards there. And another perfect ball by Ramming.
Yes. Outside shoulder, only let your guy go get it, nobody else. That's going to be offsides on the defense there. That'll be 5 extra. Make it 1st and 5, Leopards.
With a top 3rd spot in Class 3A in the state. Congratulations, cheerleaders. The coaches are Lauren Clark and Brooke Inman.
So 9:31 to play. Leopards are on the move. Ramming will be out of the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn. Makes a couple of guys miss. Still on his feet. Going to be brought down shy of the goal line. Call it the 2.
Be 1st and goal, Jake.
Good hard run there by number 8, Jake Vaughn. So here we go. Ramming once again out of the gun. Receiver split left, 2 to his right. Jake Vaughn lines up behind him. Handoff up the middle. Tried to hurdle a would-be tackler there and going to be brought down just short of the goal line. We'll call it the 2 still. Actually, check that. We'll call it the 3.
He got the air. He just didn't get the distance.
Yeah, he did. He got up there, but as you said, didn't have the distance on that jump. But here's the good thing. Clock's ticking. You're knocking on the door. If you can punch this one in, be a big-time deal for the Leopards.
I'd like to see him line up in that overload one more time.
Ramming out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Ramming on the keeper around the right side. Needs a couple of blocks. He's going to push his way. Looks like he's going to come up just short. So that'll set up a
3rd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 1 here.
Priest Williams just checked in. There's going to be another fullback lead blocker.
And in this situation, do you prefer the far side of the field, or you prefer to go short corner here?
It depends on how they line up in the box. If they're tight in the middle, I might try the edge.
Yep.
If they're spread out a little bit, I'm going up the middle here.
Ramming out of the gun. That's handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn dragging a couple of tacklers. Is it going to be in? No, it's going to come up just short. Call it 4th and goal from about the half-yard line.
Get under center. Get under center here with Brody Ramming and just fall forward here.
That's what I was fixing to say. If you're Coach Hembry right here, you line up under center, you use that offensive line. Obviously, I think the Leopards have the bigger offensive line than the defensive line here. Go get that push. Go get this end zone, or go get this ball in the end zone right here.
You got plenty of timeouts. I'm calling a timeout here and make sure everybody's on the same page.
Talk about it. Ramming will be out of the gun. 2 receivers left. Keeps it around the right side. He's going to be into the end zone. Is he in? They're going to call him short. Unbelievable. Boy, it sure looked like he got in there, but not the case. And they're going to set the Dragons up 1st and 10 from about the half-inch line. And that's where you would love in high school sports to have some sort of replay.
Yeah, it looked like he was in by a long shot from this angle.
Yeah, we understand the reasons why they don't have it, but let's see if the Leopards defense can pin their ears back here, maybe get a safety or a quick 3 and out. 6:38 to play, 12-7, Leopards lead. Gallion on the keeper, going to bring it out to about the 1, maybe the 2-yard line here. Looked like Wyatt April was first to arrive there for the Leopards. And just so you can tell how close that is to the goal line there, ladies and gentlemen, about 1.5 yards away there. So Gallion 5 yards deep in his own end zone, out of the gun. 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. Snap back, handoff underneath. Breaks it out to the outside, nothing doing there. Good pursuit by the Leopards. First to arrive, Shane Jones.
Leopard on the carry. Brought down by Ferguson.
Down to 5:40 to play here in the 4th quarter.
The ball spotted on about the 3-yard line.
$5:20 to play. Play clock down to 8. Gallion out of the gun, 2 yards deep in his own end zone. 3-step drop, looking across the middle. Has a man, that's number 12 on the crossing route. Nobody can get him down. Breaks a couple of tackles. Big time gain there by the Dragons to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
That crossing route's been open. They've hit it 3 times now tonight.
Clock's still running. 4:57 to play here in the ball game. Dragons able to get it out of the shadow of their own goalpost there. Ball now just shy of the 30-yard line. Gallion out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Snap back, snaps a little bit low. Handoff underneath. That's going to be Knowles. Not a lot there. Gain of maybe 2 on the play.
Defense going to have to stand tall.
Got to make something happen here. Got to make a stand, force a turnover, force the punt, something. Anything but allowing points. Gallion will be out of the gun again. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Knowles in the backfield with him. 3-step drop underneath. Going to have number 20. Gain of about 4 on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 2. Down to 3:45. Coach Scott's still got all 3 timeouts in his back pocket. Gallion, 2 receivers to either side. Snap back, 2-step drop, throws it over the top there. That's number 13. Has him. Pass complete. And going to be forced out of bounds by number 25, Seth Padilla. Good enough for a Dragon first down, though, and got out of bounds. That stops the clock.
Jake, I think they need to get back to sending those linebackers on stunts and blitzes here a little bit.
That was about the most uncomfortable Galleon's looked all night when he's had pressure in his face, partner. You're spot on. Galleon out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Sends number 13 in motion. Snap back, handoff underneath. That's to Knowles. Going to be brought down in the backfield. Number 65, Ethan Childers. Loss of maybe 2 on the play.
Talk about Ethan Childers. Loss on the play.
Clock's still running. Coach Tracy Scott still got all 3 timeouts in his back pocket. Doesn't seem too concerned here just yet. Second and call it 11. 2:50 to play. Galleon out of the gun, snap back, rolling to his right. It's going to be sacked. He's going to get away from that sack. Great play there by Galleon. Throws up a prayer, and it's nearly intercepted by Austin Hines. Partner, I thought Shane Jones had him in his grasp and had him brought down for the sack.
Yeah, he was there. He just couldn't quite finish it there. He was going full speed, and he just whiffed on him a little bit.
And, hey, got to tip your cap there to Galleon as well, able to elude that sack just to squirm out of it, squiggle out of it.
He was just a good athletic play on the quarterback.
Absolutely. So down to 2:39 to play here in the ball game. Leopards lead 12-7, 3rd and 11 here. Galleon will be out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Zone read. Galleon's going to keep it. It's going to be blown up in the backfield. Number 2, Ty Ferguson.
Galleon brought down hard by number 2.
That defense was ran perfectly. Outside backer got the pitch man on the read, and the middle linebacker Ferguson there was right there on the quarterback. Perfectly played.
Read it perfect. Read it to a T. So that's going to bring up 4th, and we'll call it 12 here. And with 2:10 to play, Coach Scott, again, still has all 3 timeouts in his back pocket. Hadn't seemed too concerned about it. Big.
Watch the crossing route, Jake.
Big play right here. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. And finally, Coach Scott's going to want to call that timeout and talk about it. Make sure everybody's on the same page. We'll take a timeout with them. Hughes Heat and Air break. Don't go anywhere. 1:55 to play in this ball game. It's coming down to the final here. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Football live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, here at Burford Field. 1:55 to play here in the ball game. Leopards lead 12-7. They got the Dragons in a 4th and 11 here. This could very well be the ball game. Galleon out of the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to his left. 3-snap drop over the middle. Has a man intercepted. That's Andon Register. He's going to bring it across midfield down to the 40 and just across the 40-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen, that very well could do it.
Who else? Andon Register, Mr. Football, right here on Friday night.
What a ball game Andon Register has had here tonight, partner. We're talking 2 receiving touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's made plays on the defensive side of the ball. The kid has done it all. He stepped up when they needed him most when you got Bentley Kessler out due to the ankle injury. Hats off to number 20, Andon Register here tonight.
And First National Main's going to have to donate $50 more. Another takeaway for the Leopards.
Spending that money. Gotta love it. So here we go, 1:42 to play. Purcell does have 2 timeouts left. Keep that in mind if you're tuned in watching us here. Leopards need a couple of first downs to ice this thing away. Ramming out of the gun. Jake Vaughn split to his right. Handoff underneath. That's Vaughn rumbling forward. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. Coach Scott should burn one right here. He does just that. We're going to keep it here. Don't want to take a chance and miss any of the action here.
If I'm the Leopard coaches here, I'm just going to reiterate ball security. Their only hope right now is to get that ball back.
Right.
So run the ball, eat the clock, take care of the ball, get a couple first downs, let's go home.
And that's the deal, too. I mean, you look at the scoreboard, 12-7. You're in district play. Hey, you take this victory, 12-7 ball game. It's been a back-and-forth kind of deal. Defensive struggle, offensive struggle, back and forth. Chess match, as you called it early on in the first quarter, and it's lived up to that.
It has, and with all the parity in this district, every game matters.
Yeah.
So just like you said, take the victory any way you can get it. Just go out there and secure it right here.
So Leopards will have a second. We'll call it 8 here. Ramming will be out of the gun. Jake Vaughn split to his right. Snap back. Handoff underneath. That's Jake Vaughn. Shifty. Makes a couple of guys miss. That's going to be good for a Leopard. 1st and 10.
He's doing good. He had both hands around that football, taking care of it.
Yep. You said it. Now, I guarantee you the coaches reiterated it down there in that last timeout. Hey, keep your arms, keep your hands on the ball. Don't be carrying it around like a loaf of bread. Let's go seal this deal here. Coach Scott still got 1 timeout in his back pocket. Down to 1:10 to play here. Leopards lead 12-7. And partner, they are in no rush to get this next play off.
We'll be close to about 52, 53 seconds when we snap the ball.
And Coach Hembry is going to call a timeout.
I like it.
Might as well.
Get them on the same page. Give them a breather. Give that line a break.
Yep.
And just say, hey, we're just going to push it forward.
Well, and most importantly, you said it. Everybody on the same page. Hey, here's the play. Here's what we're running. Here's what we're doing. Know where you're blocking. Know who you're supposed to pick up, this, that, and the other. Ball security. Let's go make it happen right here. Force Coach Scott's hand. Make him use that last timeout, and essentially you've got this thing sealed up.
Next week, the Leopards will travel to Little Rock for a play district game.
I'm going to focus on the offensive line right here. It's late in the 4th quarter. This is when you got to be able to trust that line. Let's just watch them, hold them up right here. They're going to go into victory formation, Jake.
Looks as if. Yeah, Jake Vaughn is split way off in the backfield there. So Ramming's going to take this knee, force Coach Scott to burn his time out. That will bring up a second. We'll call it 2nd and 14 now probably. But essentially, that's going to all but do it. And again, timeout right here. Coach Scott telling these guys, I'm sure, hey, if they do for some crazy reason run a play right here, one guy holding him up, ripping the ball, other guys coming in, do anything they can to try to force a turnover right here. And Coach Hembry and that offensive staff, they're saying the exact opposite. Hey, 2 hands on the ball, keep it covered up. But I'm with you. I don't think they're going to run another play right here. I mean, you can take a knee. It's going to bring up a 3rd and forever.
You'd like to hold on the ball for about 7 seconds.
Yep.
And then you just have to snap the ball just one more time. But either way, the Leopards will be able to run the clock out.
Next week's game will be at Little Rock.
So, yeah, again, Ramming will be out of the gun. He's waiting, burning that clock. Finally takes that knee. Down to 39 seconds to play here.
That's it.
The Leopards, they're going to seal this victory right there with that knee. 33 to play on the play clock, 33 on the game clock. And that's going to do it, partner. Leopards are going to get this one done, going to win it by a final of 12-7. Big-time win for the Leopards. They improved to 4-1, but better yet, 2-0 in district play. You're in the driver's seat. You're feeling good about yourself.
Hats off to these players. They played an awesome game. If I had to pick a player of the game, it'd be Annan Rescher for sure. But, hey, these coaches,
yeah,
they did a great job tonight. They had their guys in the right position, had the right plays called. It was going to be a dogfight from the word go. And usually when that's the case, it comes down to coaching, and the Leopards come out on top tonight. Great job, everyone.
And you said it. talking about that Leopard coaching staff coming in here, and they had to coach. Not that they don't coach in blowout situations like last week down there in Comanche, because they did. They coached those kids up. The younger kids got a ton of playing time. But in this ball game tonight, those coaches, they were checked in. They were dialed in up until the final minute or so of this ball game here. Leopards able to get a first down, basically take a knee and seal this deal here, end up winning this ball game 12-7. So yeah, just for those coaches to stay dialed in, that's a big deal. That's good for them.
Yeah, just great job by them all.
I'm with you, man. If we are picking a player of the game, man, you got to give it to Andon Register. He makes plays when Kessler is available. Obviously, Kessler wasn't available tonight, and you seen Register step up in a big-time moment, able to make some plays. He had 2 receiving touchdowns. He had 2 INTs. So, yeah, no doubt about it. My player of the game, Lindsay Media and Broadcasting player of the game, is definitely going to go to Andon Register here tonight. Hats off to that young man. Great ball game. Great job, coaches, everybody all around. You'll take a 12-7 victory over an arch rival like the Purcell Dragons any day of the week.
Yeah, they got the best of us last year at their place, and we got to return the favor tonight.
Absolutely.
The Leopards have got the momentum going. We're playing great football. They go to Little Axe next week. Let's just keep it up and continue our winning ways.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Keep that trainer rolling. And with all that, again, real quick, congratulations to the Leopardette softball team. They punched their ticket to the state tournament earlier on today, about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock or so. They're going to be playing at ASA Hall of Fame Stadium, hopefully next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And looking forward to having the call for that. Also, we're going to be traveling up to Little Axe come next Thursday night. Again, Thursday night, Lindsay travels to Little Axe. Thursday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. Tune in, Lindsay Media and Broadcasting. We'll have all the action for you. We'll have every pitch from the state tournament as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Leopards able to get it done here tonight, 12-7 over the Purcell Dragons. Jake Rutledge, Eric Dotson, good job, big guy. Macy, good job running the board, doing all your jobs. We appreciate it so much. With all that being said, we're going to sign off. Good night, everybody.